Welcome back to Stellaris. We have a science vessel, not vessel, but vessel that is out of commission at the moment. And we are found our first little neighbor down in the south. They will probably make an excellent food source eventually, but before that, of course, we have to get past these amoebas. And we probably need to build a fleet as well. Also, we are still expanding and surveying and all the things. So let's continue our path through the galaxy.
Construction complete.
Zoldar. Let's move on to Ofang.
Star system charted.
Kaf has been surveyed. Ikion is done. There's a new starbase there. Brocken has been surveyed. Move on there. Our empire cohesion is 100%. Perfect. And Groundbuster is back, so excavate site.
Anomaly found.
We can build a building on Humic Prime. Probably should rather build the hive districts than the hive warrens, to be honest. What do we need the most? This planet is going to be a good planet for energy, I think. But I think we'll go with synaptic nodes for now. Also, let's build a hive district instead, and we can demolish this and build synaptic nodes here as well. Here we haven't done anything, so let's build a hive district here as well. Yikes, that is expensive in terms of minerals. Kraken's Cradle. These guys need amenities. Two available jobs left on the planet. Out of the 13 total districts built. Yeah. A whiff of something. The CGV Sadakat has recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Taramba 6A. Clusters of small perforations on 5 sides lead Science Officer Peps to believe it is not a container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicions, as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. A special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information-carrying device constructed by some alien race, communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds. Smells malodorous.
Construction complete.
Build the mining stations in both of these systems. Plantoid Prime lacks housing, but we're already building that.
Construction complete.
Kraken's Cradle can support more buildings. Does any of these give amenities? Yeah, this one. Let's build some maintenance depots then. Sastea is complete. Build mining stations, and we have completed atmospheric filtering, plus 5% habitability. By adjusting atmospheric filtering on a per-site basis to better filter out undesirable elements, colonial living conditions may be improved. Vitality boosters, plus 10 years to leader lifespans. Yes, please. Asteroids sighted. Our deep space tracking arrays on Bokrimar Prime have made an alarming discovery. A large asteroid is heading towards the planet on a direct collision course. Should it impact the surface, the consequences would be disastrous. The asteroid must be destroyed before it is too late. Okay. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Can I merge these two? Yes. Let's recruit an admiral. That one is good. So this will be Catherine of Sky the Second. So off you go. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but hopefully it will be. Might want to look into designing some new ships. Overwrite. This one we can delete. Antaron, Stella Kraken. Let's build 4 of these. Sasharim 3, strategic resource discovered. During its survey of Sasharim 3, the CGV Zoldagoros discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Zrol. It is an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that appears to have been deposited here through a meteor impact, but its true origin is a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, this aerosol should act as a very potent and potentially addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation. Where is that? There. Zro is one of the resources that is highly, highly rare.
Star system charted.
Moving on to that one.
Construction complete.
Definitely getting enough society research here.
Construction complete. Attacking enemy vessels.
Yeah, this is going to be plenty. Zastea is complete. Let's build the research station. Orfang is complete. Let's take the Geltori black hole. We have unemployed pops on Hantaron Prime.
Star system charted.
Anomaly. We have charted Ulkart.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Asteroid destroyed. The asteroid that was approaching Bokrimar Prime on a collision course has been destroyed. With their doom averted, our jubilant citizens on the planet have taken to the streets in celebration. A scan of the remaining fragments has also revealed that the asteroid consisted largely of valuable minerals. We have collected what we could, plus 1,000 minerals gained. Perfect. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Taramba 1A. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating. Adds +3 society research to Taramba 1A. That is very bizarre.
Construction
almost
complete.
at our capacity. Let's research that one. Move on there.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Research station. But now we get +20 more, and we also get colony development speed increased. No. Adopting all expansion conditions will allow all of your planets to build one additional district. And we will also unlock one ascension perk. So, every hive need not be directly controlled by the Overmind at all times. Instead, they can be given basic instructions and carry these out autonomously until new direction is required. Administrative capacity increased by 20. We get a new ascension perk. Imperial prerogative seems to be nice. But transcendent learning is very nice. We'll take transcendent learning. $110. Metamorphic dehydration. Following a thorough investigation of Unabin 3, the CGV Zoldagoros crew has confirmed that the planet used to be covered in flowing water several billion years ago. However, the geochemical composition of the planet's basalt crust proved highly hydrophilic, so much so that Unabin 3's thirsty rocks eventually absorbed and bound all of the water on its surface. Now all that remains of these vast oceans are salty brine strakes lining Unabin 3's numerous canyons. Science Officer Woolley adds that the mineral hydrates now dominating Unabin 3's landscape could have many valuable industrial applications. Adds +4 minerals to Unabin 3. That's out on the fringe.
Anomaly found.
Research that. Archaeological site pending. Groundbuster discovered an ancient cache of resources among the ruins of Zoldar 3. They are even now in the process of being shipped off to our central stores. 1500 minerals. Gas giant structure.
Construction complete.
Now there are jobs for the population
Star
here.
system charted.
We have...
Construction complete.
Let's do the olfactory study.
Construction complete.
Come on. Move
Construction complete.
on. And move on. Empire cohesion is still at 100%. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Unabin 3A at some point during the previous 1,000 years and must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event, +3 to Unabin 3A minerals.
Special project complete.
A whiff of something. The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science Officer Peps admits that they had been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the CGV Sarakat are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Peps is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. Peps gains 100 experience for smelling interesting smells, and we gain 350 society research as well. Well done, Peps. Excellent work. Wally has leveled up. So as Betabyte and Tunefix. Let's upgrade the fleet. And I think we can also merge them, but we need to wait for the upgrade to finish.
Construction complete.
Let's build the mining station.
Technology secured.
And we get a new technology. Fusion power. Unlocks component fusion reactor. Nuclear fusion processes generate a great amount of power for ships, but without many of the risks associated with fission power. Chemical plants. Not yet. Nor do we need cold fusion yet. Let's get the improved deflectors. And the archaeological event, or dig site, is continuing. Pleasure Palace. The present dark and lifeless interior of the space station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it must have been designed as some kind of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusty slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst it all, thousands of bodies. Dead, partially mummified aliens of at least a dozen different species can be found everywhere, but most of the bodies are clustered around the empty escape pod bays. Curious. One minor artifact found.
Construction complete.
The slithering Star Hunters fleet has been fully upgraded. Let us merge these two fleets. And also have a look at our ship designer. change this to a fusion generator. Now, Stellar Kraken, if you can build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more of these. Thank you. We have surveyed Bashpat, but then we found a new anomaly. Governor Escao II has leveled up. And we can build some research stations there. We can build a research station in Fargis. And we can build an oodle of mining stations in Convia. We are at 94 out of 110 administrative capacity. Miss Matrix has leveled up. Incoming transmission. This is a fallen empire. Ooh. Stagnant ascendancy. Oba Chroniclers. Keepers of knowledge. Fanatic materialist. Yes, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Oba Chroniclers, and you are the Swarm of the Swarm of Tentacles. Greetings, well met, stay out of our space or face certain doom and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we are quite busy. We sense prey. Well, maybe in 150 years? They are down there. Antaron Prime can support more buildings. Spawning pools and another hive district. And I guess a few generator districts would be nice. Why is this a mining world? I mean, there are 3 mining districts here. Oh well. Ancient Medical Complex. Astounding news from the CGV Zoldagoros. Deep scans have revealed the unexpectedly large solid core of Unabin B1 to be covered with the compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core surface, Science Officer Wally reports that the hidden structures match beyond a doubt the technology used in the enigmatic L-gates. The crew hypothesizes that Unabin B1 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. That is a lot of gas that has had to come out of that thing. Incredible. We get +1 L-gate insight, 250 society research, and also +2 exotic gases modifier to the planet or the moon.
Technology secured.
2 technologies secured. We've completed the research of vitality boosters, leader lifespan +10 years. Where the body fails, science intervenes. Yes. That sounds vaguely familiar. Hive Nexus. Definitely. We'll research the colonial centralization. We've also completed long-range mineral scanners, which is +10% to mining station output. Increased scanner range will allow us to more quickly identify mineral concentrations and focus our mining efforts there. Rare crystal manufacturing. Let's go with the standardized Corvette patterns for now. Or maybe mineral purification.
Star system charted.
Hostile fauna.
Construction complete. Star system charted.
The research station there. And our archaeological site is pending. The Star Petal. This derelict station was once known as the Star Petal, and it was apparently a celebrated luxury resort in this corner of the galaxy nearly 1,000 years ago. A small fleet of tugs would drag the station to a new exotic location each year, but Zoldar III appears to have been its last. For unclear reasons, the station was pulled into the gas giant's atmosphere where it suffered critical damage. Curious. We have found 3 minor artifacts. And we can continue. Excellent. That sound is so dramatic. This planet, what is it? It's a Gaia world. Well, I guess we can make some armies and land them there. Because I definitely want a Gaia world.
Star system charted.
Let's recruit 5 assault armies. Pican has been surveyed. Let's go to the final one in this dead end. We can build a building on Bokrimar Prime. Let's build synaptic nodes.
Construction complete.
Research station there is finished. Let's grab Voldop. Now we can go back here and build mining stations there.
Anomaly found.
Research that. An alpine world. That place might be interesting at some point.
Star system charted.
Excellent, moving right along. How many people live on this planet? Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Thalasus II have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Thalasus II could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Wally has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. There are 4 hunter-gatherers there. Our army should make short and quick.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So this fleet is done. Let's upgrade them.
Vessels upgraded.
Excellent. Now let's move these down to Kraz.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly.
Construction complete.
Atmospheric ecosystem. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Rotanev 9. Massive floating creatures having evolved bodies filled with lighter-than-air gases follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. +3 society research modifier. We have grabbed Voldop, build a mining station there. And the recruitment of armies is done. Let's send them to this planet and land them there. Yes. And we can adopt a new tradition. Let's first and foremost take a look at this guy. I think we want to go grab that system. And here we want to investigate the skeleton. And then we have a tradition. Food consumption reduced by 10%. This is leader lifespan and upkeep. Reduces amenities. And increases stability. Prosperity increases mining station output. That is a good one. Domination reduces the cost of blockers. No. Supremacy increases our starbase capacity by 2 and our army damage increases by 20%. This one we definitely want, but not yet. I think we'll go with adaptability for now. Usually I would go with prosperity though. I will go with adaptability. I believe we are still on the nutritional plentitude. But I think that this is a good spot to end the episode actually, so that is what we're going to do. And in the next one we are going to invade this primitive civilization on our dock and get ourselves a new Gaia planet. But for now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode.